So this one I love, which is, help them understand the value of a dollar. And that goes back to that whole, my kid thinks that money grows on trees. So the question I would ask you is, well, why do we think that they think that money grows on trees? Because parents usually say that in a sarcastic fashion at a time that their child hasn't shown gratitude, that they don't appreciate something that you've paid for, and you just lose it. You say, you don't understand the value of a dollar, or you think that money grows on trees. I get it. But take a step back next time you think that and say to yourself, well, how did I learn the value of a dollar? I'll tell you how I learned the value of a dollar. I got into the real world and I said to myself, wow, I had no idea that food cost this much. I had no idea that my parents were spending money on this and money on that. And what happens is that these kids that are now young adults sometimes try to keep up with a lifestyle by using a credit card. And that creates all sorts of problems. So the question is, all right, how do we deal with this? Well, you can talk to them about what it was like when you were growing up. You can ask them the questions, the 4 questions on the chapter, and then you could do things like this. Show them the bills. Okay? If you have a water bill that comes in, show it to them. If you have an electric bill that comes in, show it to them. Watch, they'll start shutting the lights off in the rooms that they're in. You can even show them your mortgage statement. And I get pushback on that one all the time. Well, don't you think that's a little bit too much information to give them? Folks, it's called Zillow. They know how much your house is worth. Why not teach them about how people use borrowing, and we'll talk about that, to help buy the house that they want to live in, but what's involved with paying that mortgage money back? It's principal and interest. Now, I don't know that I would go so far as to show them your credit card statements, but I did have a couple of really daring parents who did that. And I think it was fun because not only did the kids learn from it, I think the parents became a little more cognizant of what they were spending money on after they had to show it to their kids. That's a story for another day, though.